I would say the biggest thing is just you can't take a second off. No matter who you're guarding, no matter if you're on offense or defense, like you breathe for 1 second and you're not looking at your man and she's on the other side of the court. So I think that's the biggest thing is everybody's so skilled. Like this is the most competitive league in the world because there's not that many spots. So every person that's getting on the floor is really, really talented. So I think just, you can't take one single possession off, whether it's on offense or defense. And, always being aware, I think is the biggest thing. Honestly, I have no idea. I was just trying to get to the handshake line and shake hands and, be grateful that my team was in that position. That's all you can do is, hold your head high, be proud of what you did, and, all the credit in the world to LSU. They were tremendous. They deserve it. They had a tremendous season. Kim Mulkey. Felt like we were flowing well out there. Like it just felt like pretty basketball. Like and sometimes I think as a basketball player, like you can just feel it. I thought that's what we had. Like I said, minus the first 6 minutes, I thought we played really well. And, this was a big one for us. It almost counts towards 2 when you're in the playoff race of like a loss and a win. So we knew it was a big one, but also like we wanted to win the season series with them. That was kind of a focus point. And the last time we were here, we were up 15 in the fourth quarter and kind of, fumbled it away. So I thought it was another opportunity for us to come in here and show what we're about. And I thought we were really good. Yeah, obviously a tough night shooting the ball. It's gonna happen. It's basketball. One of those nights. Overall, like I didn't feel like I played bad. I felt, as a group, we really struggled to make shots that we had been making really since the start of the second half. And sometimes that's basketball. They're a great defensive team. They're gonna be physical with me. They're strong, so that can kind of wear you down through the process of the game. Honestly, I don't know if I really did it in high school too much. I don't know. Coach Bluter watched me a lot in high school, so maybe she can comment too. But obviously, I usually played on a smaller court in high school, so I didn't have as much room to work. But I don't know. I think it's kind of come with, harder defenses, spacing them out more, getting stronger in the weight room. My shot mechanics don't change when I back up. And, that's a shot I go and practice all the time. Like when I'm in the gym working on my game and getting shots up, like I'm shooting.
We're going to go to Robin. And Robin, you've been everywhere this week. Nashville, but you're in Nashville right now. But before that, you in Iowa to bring us an exclusive with that sharpshooter, which you look very good yourself with that jump shot, Caitlin Clark.
It's all about form, Michael. You know that. I spoke with Caitlin about everything from making college basketball history to her future as a pro in the WNBA.
Yeah, I think for me, my competitive passion is just all about the game and what fires me up and what fires my team up. I think that's what I'm focused on. I think I play with a lot of emotion, but I think our team is mostly focused on celebrating each other. That's what we've always been about. Coach Bluter always talks about celebrating the assists. We're a team that really focus on having, high number of assists every single night out and low number of turnovers. And for me, like I vividly remember my freshman year during the bubble, we played Kentucky in the round of 32 and Tamika was on the game and I was like tweaking out. Like I couldn't believe she was calling one of my games. Like somebody I idolized, somebody that I loved and somebody that is not only a great basketball player and everything that she did, but she's a tremendous person. And I just think that speaks to the organization as a whole, and everything they do is so first class.
Yeah, honestly, I thought minus the first 6 minutes of the game, I thought we were really good. We played sound defense, and other than the first 6 minutes, I thought we executed well. We pushed the pace. I thought we played with good pace all night. We knew when to push the ball in transition. We knew when to pull it out. So I'm just proud of this group. I thought we battled, and we didn't let it get close at the end, and that was kind of our problem here last time we were here. Yeah, I think we responded well after we had to use that timeout early in the third. I think turnovers are costing us a little bit. If we can take care of the ball a little bit better, we'll be in a better position, but I thought we did better on the O boards. Thanks, Kayla.
Yeah, I think I'm excited for the girls that are on the team. I know it's the most competitive team in the world, and I know it could have gone either way of me being on the team, me not being on the team. So, I'm excited for them. I'm going to be rooting them on to win gold. I was a kid that grew up watching the Olympics, so it'll be fun to watch them.
She's been targeted. She's been insulted. She has been heavily criticized. Well, that is all about to change because Indiana Fever rookie Caitlin Clark is taking none of that anymore because she just sent a serious warning to the WNBA. Join me as I walk you through why Caitlin Clark just sent the WNBA a serious warning. critics turned fans. Does it need to be said again that Caitlin Clark has exceeded expectations? Well, yes, and while it has taken some time, some WNBA fans and veterans are starting to come around. It simply cannot be ignored anymore. Diana Taurasi, who notoriously downplayed Caitlin's college performance before she got drafted when she said, "Realities is coming, there are levels to this thing," had a change of tune when she faced her for the first time in the WNBA.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. What Caitlin's been able to do in her short career so far has just been nothing short of remarkable. The one thing that I really love about her, she loves the game. You can tell she's put the work in. And even, throughout, her short WNBA career, it's been a lot of pressure, a lot of things thrown at her. And, she keeps showing up and keeps getting better every single game. So her future is super bright.
Lexi Brown, who also had words for her and the Big Three tournament, has also come out to call her the Rookie of the Year, even revealing that Caitlin Clark is the first name on all scouting reports. The same can be said of Connecticut's son, DeJounte Carrington, who mocked Caitlin on and off the court, but very recently posted a tweet to admit how good Caitlin has been since she got into the league. Caitlin might lead the league in assists this year. Caitlin better win Pody or it's rigged. There, I said it. With 15 games left this season, the #1 pick has been turning heads and opinions. And for those who have decided not to appreciate her, she has been making a statement when she meets them. In fact, one of those names is the head coach of the United States women's basketball team for the 2024 Paris Olympics. Lynx lesson. The Indiana Fever's game against the Minnesota Lynx was a box office and for many reasons. The Lynx head coach, Cheryl Reeve, is the head coach of the United States women's basketball team for the 2024 Paris Olympics, who chose to leave Caitlin off the team. Reeve selected a team that had 41-year-old Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner, who just recently returned to playing competitive basketball, while leaving out one of the best things to happen to the WNBA in a long time. Ahead of the game, Coach Reeve didn't help much to squash the supposed anonymity she has towards Caitlin when she took a shot at Caitlin and her fans. "I don't give two shits. Not even one shit," Reeve said when asked her thoughts on people cheering for that other side in the arena. Anyway, for those reasons and so many other reasons, the game against the Minnesota Lynx was a revenge game for Caitlin, and the #1 overall pick wasn't leaving without punishing Reeve. She led the team to a comeback win, posting 7 points and 6 assists to help the Indiana Fever claim back-to-back wins and stay in the WNBA playoff race. 10 of her 17 points were in the fourth quarter, and she was scoring her points breaking ankles.
He says they're good offensively as a group. They're not just a one-woman show. Clark. Buckled Carlton's knees.
And blocking an 8-year vet and former All-Star.
The Fever trailed much of that ball game, but they got after it in the fourth and really made a push and almost were able to pull it out. This game has been much more closer. What a play by Caitlin Clark.
I mean, how better to describe this as a revenge game than the fact that Caitlin was pumping up Reeve's own crowd while staring her down in the last seconds of the game.
Carlton missed the three. Caitlin Clark with the rebound. She's fouled. And Clark gives a round of applause.
It's clear she is now tired of the disrespect on her name and her game. I mean, this is a player, and many are still undecided on whether she is a rookie or a veteran because she has been nothing short of generational. Veteran or rookie? A rookie putting up veteran numbers and still getting heavily criticized by some fans and legends of the game has been embarrassing to watch. Caitlin Clark has been criticized for her turnovers since she has already surpassed the WNBA record for most turnovers in a single season. She has broken the record for not just a rookie, but for any player in WNBA history with 15 games left in the regular season. Unfortunately, while that is fact, the only reason it has been used against the rookie is because that's the only criticism left. Caitlin Clark has overtaken Sue Bird for most assists by a rookie and needs 22 in 15 games to become the leader in most assists by a rookie. She is on pace to be the first player in NBA and WNBA history to lead the NCAA in assists per game and then lead the league in assists per game as a rookie. In July, She is averaging 11.2 assists per contest and leads the entire league in dimes. In fact, she is one of 3 players in the WNBA to rank in the top 20 in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks per game. Caitlin Clark leads the league in points, assists, steals, 3 points made, and free throws made, and she is just a rookie. This season, she became the first WNBA rookie in history to record a triple-double and also became the first rookie guard in WNBA history with the most double-doubles. She is the first WNBA rookie in WNBA history to record 400 points, 100 rebounds, and 150 assists. In fact, in the history of both the NBA and the WNBA, only Caitlin Clark has put up 29 points, 5 rebounds, 13 assists, 5 steals, and 3 blocks in a game. She is generational and deservedly the Rookie of the Year. Sadly, while this is an obvious fact, it has become debatable in the media and the WNBA, with many downplaying her performances. South Carolina's legendary college basketball coach, Dawn Staley, publicly claimed that Clark would not be named the Rookie of the Year if the WNBA season concluded today. At this time, today, it's Angel Reese, without a doubt, said Dawn Staley. ESPN specialist Monica McNutt also claimed she is not deserving of the Rookie of the Year award because of her team's standing. My Rookie of the Year is going to go based on the standings, and the Sky right now are in the playoffs, so you'd have to give the nod in my mind to Angel Reese, Monica McNutt said. Well, that is an outrageous take given that the Chicago Sky have made it to the playoffs for 5 consecutive seasons before drafting Reese, whereas the Indiana Fever has not had a winning season since 2016. So, the Chicago Sky could make the playoffs with or without Angel Reese, which is something that can't be said about the Indiana Fevers. Fortunately, while many WNBA fans and players have chosen to ignore her greatness, a good number of fans have also come to her defense, including NBA stars. Praises, agendas that Caitlin is not the clear-cut Rookie of the Year or isn't the best young player the WNBA has seen in a while have been disregarded by a few recently. In the past few months, Caitlin hasn't had to do all the defending herself anymore, as some basketball analysts and NBA stars have since come to her defense. Sports analyst and radio host Dan Patrick addressed the agenda that Caitlin Clark is undeserving of the Rookie of the Year on his podcast when he used a LeBron conversation to explain why. Should LeBron James not have won Rookie of the Year because he was supposed to win it? We're creating arguments here, and really there's none. Angel Reese had a really good year. A double-double is something that we can go, oh, I can grab a hold of that. Man, she's got double-doubles. Okay, she does. Just about every night. Caitlin Clark has the bullseye on her back every single game. You must stop her. I don't think if you look at Chicago, you say, if we stop Angel Reese, we're going to win. And that's why this is a silly argument. Caitlin Clark is the Rookie of the Year. Angel Reese is a wonderful player. Absolutely. She plays hard on both ends, but she's not the Rookie of the Year. ESPN analyst Rachel Nichols also agrees that she is the Rookie of the Year because she has impacted winning in a bigger way than anyone else in the rookie class.
To me, Caitlin Clark is the Rookie of the Year right now. She has impacted winning in a bigger way than anyone else in this rookie class. She leads all rookies in 4 or 5 of the stat categories, and her team is on pace to finish a lot better this year than it did last year, meaning she has impacted the overall state of the team, whereas Angel Reese's Sky right now are not on pace to improve.
Anyway, away from the Rookie of the Year debates, Caitlin has continued to win new praise, even from rivals. Her former college rival, Paige Buchers, acknowledged the impact Caitlin has had on the growth of women's basketball when she said, "Caitlin has brought so many new eyes to the game, and we appreciate that. When people tune in to watch her, they leave the game fans of so many more. I think it's just a high level of basketball. I think a lot of new eyes are watching and they're impressed with the level of talent and impressed with the level of physicality. That's kind of what the league has been." College basketball twins, the Cavender twins, also publicly acknowledged her importance to women's basketball, even going as far as to call her a once-in-a-lifetime player. In any case, in just her first season as a pro, Caitlin has turned heads in critics. And for those who still try to discredit her talents and achievements, she warns that she won't be ignored for long. Ever since she made that statement, some WNBA fans have been quick to share their opinion. One user commented, "Anyone with an eye and functioning brain can see who the Rookie of the Year is. Another commented, Caitlin is the absolute engine of what the Fever does on offense, and they've been winning because of her and Aaliyah Boston being a great duo. If you enjoyed this video, the next video on your screen is worth your time.